Hi everybody and welcome to Auction Live on Axion Token Channel. Your host Superman. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I guess everybody's coming different times of the around the world. So maybe you're in India, maybe you're in Norway, all different times for sure. So welcome to wherever you're from. Once again, I always like to say, grab yourself a drink, sit back and relax, and enjoy the live auction that we're going to watch over the next hour and 10 minutes. So pretty fun stuff. We've got quite a few people in the chat there. Let's quickly just check the audio. Audio sounds good to me. Now I've got a poll up there. I've got a poll up today. I just realized there was a poll feature on the channel, so you can answer that question. Basically, are you going to participate in the pre-sale or IDO for VABL, either one or both? So let us know. Fill out that poll. That's the first one. So nice to get something new there. In the chat, we've got Patricia. Hi, Patricia, one of the three hosts from Axion Today Show. Always a privilege to have you guys on here. John Atkins. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Superman. John Atkins. Good to see the auction virtually sold out. Certainly is. You can see that live on the screen here. Pretty awesome. We've got Pizzo's in the house again. Good to see you, Pizzo, again. And FBAM in there. Bam, bam. And, of course, our awesome moderator, Alex, is in the house. Getting fancy, Superman. Yeah, we're just stepping it up, eh? We're stepping up because there's a bright future in the Axion community. So we're just going to keep going. Bam Bam is in the house. So it's always great to have FBAM here. All right, so we've got 10 minutes left in today's auction. 344.71 million Axion up for grabs, 45,000 US dollars. And we've got 18.62 Ethereum in there versus 19.24, which is the target. Pretty cool on that. So we're basically sold out. I mean, there's a bit of room in there. Was it about 0.62 in there? So there's a bit of room to sneak in there. So we'll see whether that gets sniped out before the end of the auction. I should have done a poll on that one. That would have been quite cool. Now, obviously, 80% of the Axion that goes into a regular auction goes to buy Axion on Uniswap. So here we are. We've got 277 million Axions being bought on the market, and that's going to go back to stakers. So if you invested, staked in Axion, then you will be getting some of that sweet Axion dividends. Pretty awesome stuff. So that's $36,186 worth. So it's quite a good bag there. Now, excuse me, we've got, so we're going to jump over to, this is the Axion Today dashboard. Just going to jump over to the official Axion portal. And we can see that we've got VCA number 44 is coming up. It's Mega VCA Friday. It has wash-ups from previous unsold Axion from previous VCAs. And we're 18th of June, and it's going to be auction day 217. Auction day 217, VCA 44. And we got just under 2.5 billion Axion there. 2,479,265,295. Sounds pretty awesome, and that's $323.64. What's it? Yeah, 323,643. Some big numbers there, so it's pretty amazing. And we got back-to-back VCA, of course, VCA 45 following up with 500,000 Axion on the Saturday. So we got back-to-back VCAs, very exciting. And basically, if you enter into those auctions, you get 10% wrap Bitcoin back, plus potential if you stake longer to get up to 20% more Axion if you do a 5555 stake. So pretty awesome stuff there. Minimum withdrawal, of course, minimum withdrawal and stake period is always 60 days for both regular auctions and venture capital auctions. But we've got 2 venture capital auctions coming up back to back. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to do VCA 44, the opening hour, and see whether that gets sniped out. No, obviously first in, first served. And we'll see how that plays out. We've got just over under 8 minutes to go into today's regular auction, which is day 216. Man, we're counting up these auction days. Pretty awesome. Now, obviously, we cover those every day on this channel. Obviously, you can also learn all about Axion ecosystem as well. Auctions, staking, liquidity mining, and IEOs as the Axion Launchpad, which is another value-added service, basically. Another value-added income source and opportunity as well for the Axion community, particularly max stakers. But obviously, the latest one with VAPL, VAPL is going to be open up to stakers from 350 days or longer, which is really nice, and also the United States of America. So it's great to have that access as well. All right, so let's quickly jump to the price there. We're sitting at 0.000,129 cents, so around about 0.0013. Give or take, and that's where we're at the moment. So we're going to watch that, of course. Let's just open that full screen, and we're going to go full chart on this one. And you can see we do have a lot higher low, and we're just seeing where this picks up, and if we can beat out this previous 1000145, we can beat that out, and then we can move up higher. All right, so we've got lots of news coming out with Axion, lots of actions happening. We've got so much stuff to talk about. This is crazy, really. So we're going to get into that through the opening sniping hour. Once that starts, we'll hold off on all that stuff and just get back to here. Let's go check some of the community, see how the chat's going, and of course, don't forget to fill out that poll. Looks like we've got a 62% yes at the moment. We'll just keep running that poll for some time. Maybe we'll stop that towards the end of the live stream in about was it about 55 minutes time. Actually, it's about an hour and 5 minutes time, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's just jump over to some of the chats here. Go to community. Looks like it's going really nice. So let's highlight some of these topics. Hi Patricia and hi Texan. So I'm just going back in time actually, and we went through those. So very nice. John Atkins, good to see the auction virtually sold out. Very cool. And Pizzo's in the house, of course. We mentioned Pizzo earlier. Great. And FBAM, Bam Bam, and Alex K is getting fancy for sure. And we're just climbing through these comments. I love to go all through all of them. It's great to have the community's voices heard. Today is the wedding day. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, really? Wow. Okay, well, I feel very privileged to have FBAM here. Well, all the best on that huge celebration for you. What a wonderful moment. So let us know, get us some photos in Discord after it's all, you know, I guess you're going to have the wedding and the honeymoon. So pretty awesome stuff. All the very best. We as community wish you a lot of I guess love, fun and success with the family around you as well. So very cool. That's some great news. Katana TV locked on and listening. So great to see Katana TV as always in the chat. FBAM for me. What else we got there? We got John Robinson, Heidi Hi, Heidi Ho, Heidi Hi, Heidi Ho. So good to see John Robinson in the house. John Atkins, have a great one. FBAM, yeah, FBAM, have a really brilliant one. Thanks, John says FBAM. And Patricia says, hey, FBAM and John Robinson, John Atkins, Katana TV, Alex, and of course, Pizzo. So hi to everybody there. And if Patricia says, FBAM, I wish you well. Big hearts out to you from Patricia. So nice. John Robinson says, hi, Patricia and everyone else. And FBAM, so lots of hearts back to everybody. So that's nice. And John Robinson, FBAM is the first or second wedding. And John Atkins, could somebody buy FBAM the entire 2.5 billion as a wedding present? That's a lovely thought. Oh, very nice. You never know. You never know in the world. This is the first one. Yeah, nice one. All right, so that's going to be a lot of fun there. And we've got just under 4 minutes to go in the regular auction. Auction day 216. And we are going good. We're about to start auction day 217, just 217, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going into obviously it's going to be VCA44 opening, and then we're going to back-to-back VCAs followed by VCA45. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. And yeah, looking good. I hear noises around the house, but I'm not sure what that is. That's strange. All right. So looking good. And where else are we going here? So I think that's what we've got coming up at the moment. Don't forget, we're going to be covering Vabble in depth. We've got lots of stuff to cover around about Vabble. And also, we're going to do, I was going to do an update today, but I need to do a bit more background stuff. We're going to cover, do an update on Securitance, which is getting up to a lot of stuff, getting busy about business is what Securitance is doing. So I want to cover that as well. There are two main commercial launches on the launchpad. We'll also get back into a Direwolf, which has a fundraiser on at the moment, so we're going to cover that too briefly. And of course, we also got Sleepy Sloth for a bit of fun out there as well. So we'd like to have a bit of fun in the community. So we're going to we won't cover that today, but we'll certainly keep up to date with Sleepy Sloth as well. All right. Let's quickly jump over to the price. Let's just do a bit of a wrap up here. So we've we've had a bit of actually on a bit higher at the moment. We had got down to as low as 0.00125, and we're back up to towards 0.0013. So it's not too bad over the period. And we so that's looking not too bad there. All right, so let's jump out of there. And we'll go to, we've got about 4 million in total liquidity on the market, 164,000 daily volume, and 857 ETH in the pool versus 15.4 billion. And that's really good. That's much lower. That's what we like to see. I'm sure we all agree on that. All right, I think we've got about 2 minutes to go. We're just counting it down, and we're just going to wait to see how this unfolds. Cheers, everybody, and to FBAM, bam, bam on the wedding. Yeah, nice one. whatever you do at the wedding, don't say bam bam. Don't say bam bam. Well, you can say it, but we'll miss it. We'll miss seeing it. But anyway, I'm sure you'll get some nice speeches from your best man, and the was it the brides ladies, the brides. You know what I mean? The bride party. FBAM 25 is the second. And Cardano TV 16 watching, 7 likes. Lurkers hit the like button and shows it, man, the love he deserves. That's it. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman. So yeah, smash that like button, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications, and obviously come back again and again. Enjoy the bathe in the basking or great glory of the community on Axion. So pretty fun there. That was a lot of big words there. All right, John Robinson, FBAM, congrats to you and your wife. I'm sure you're going to enjoy your wedding. It's going to be wonderful for sure. Cardano TV, hi, Patricia Steer and the rest of Axion Nation. And that 337 guys in the house. Hey, my guy, do you have a video on how to remove your Axion LP tokens? Now, I do have a video on mining, and I don't actually, this doesn't actually cover removal of LP tokens, but you can basically withdraw them out of the mining and do that. We'll have a quick look at that a bit later in the live hour, 337 guy. All right, so there we are, down to 10 seconds. We're just about finished this regular auction, day 216, and it's basically sold out. I mean, it's a little shy, but it's pretty good. Let's do the old calculator, get that out as well, and we're going to enjoy those huge dividends that we just got from that today. It was almost a double size, regular auction. Pretty awesome stuff. So 18.62 divided by, you got it, 19.25. And that equals 96.72. Woo! So that's pretty awesome. And you got to remember that's a 1.75 times the VCA, right? So that's pretty epic stuff. So 344. I'll do the exactly divided by 200. So that's 1.72 VCAs, regular auction sold out in one day. So that's awesome stuff. It's almost like a mega regular auction. Hey, that's the first time I ever said that. So there we are. That's pretty cool. So looking good on that one. And obviously we're going to enjoy those divs as well. Obviously with Axion regular auctions, you click the divs once your stake is matured, as opposed to the venture capital auction, which we're about to start, or we are starting. And that's going to be in Wrap Bitcoin immediately to the staking page, and you can claim that at any time, which is pretty awesome. We're going to check something out about that later on in the hour. So that's going to be fun too. All right, so let's just refresh the page, and we'll probably have a reset here for the VCA number 44 mega. We'll just wait for that to update. Boom, there we are, folks. We're there at 2,479,265,295 Axion up for grabs in today's mega VCA. $323,519 is our starting value, and we need 138.48 ETH to sell this out. Can we do it? Can we catch up? Can we catch up to the wash-ups of previous VCAs? We did it 2 weeks ago. Can we do it again today? We'll find out for sure. And we got that's going to be quite epic if we do. And let's see how we go with the opening sniping hour. We're only 2 minutes into it, and it's just been reset. So let's see how we go. We'll see what sort of investors we're going to get. New investors coming in, buying up a lot of bags of Axion in the auction. Don't forget, you get 10% Wrap Bitcoin back. So you can see that here. You're going to get 10% Wrap Bitcoin cash back immediately to your wallet if you enter with Ethereum. Plus, once you withdraw and stake at the end of the 24-hour period, you can get 6% for 350-day stake, up to 20% for 5,555-day stake, which is 15.2 years. Pretty awesome. And then on top of that, of course, that's just the Axion. But then on top of that, you get longer pays better for the shares, which is 20% per year. So up to, well, it's actually, I always say up to, but it's over 300% more shares if you do a 15.2 year stake, which is 5,555 days. Try and say that all the time. Try to say it 3 times in a row. 5,555. That's pretty hard stuff. Try and say 5,555 backwards 3 times. Oh, that's getting crazy. Anyway, so what we've got here, we've got just under 17.9 million Axion per ETH as well. So the auction price in the VCA is the same as the Uniswap price, but you get 10% cash back there. So looking good there. All right, so I'm just going to reconnect here. Oh, what's happened there? Going to connect up here and get back on here. Just got disconnected somehow, and we're going to wait for some Axion to come in here. All right, so our starting price, remember, is 000129 is our starting Axion price, and we're going to see how we go there. Just going to refresh the Axion Today dashboard as well. We're using two different dashboards, one the official Axion portal and one the Axion partner Axion Today's dashboard. So there we are, that's all set up. The ETH is slightly different in numbers generally, but actually it looks pretty similar today. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's quickly go back to the chat and catch up with there. I think we're going to come back to 337 guys comment. So we'll go from there. Don't forget, we're also on DLive. So we're on DLive. I'm not actually monitoring DLive, so we're on DLive. Hopefully no one's saying anything crazy. Kitan TV, one idiot troll here today, hitting the thumbs down. It's always one sad mother fudder looking in the shadows. Yeah, you get that. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. And that's life on the internet, isn't it? So there we are. All right. They must feel good when they do it, right? They push the old down button. It must be like, oh, cool. That's so much fun. I'm going to just down thumb this dude. All right. So anyway, that's a bit of a laugh there. All right. So let's quickly go here. We've got the poll going. Don't forget, we're going to see how the poll goes by the end of the live stream, maybe 10 minutes out or something like that. So we're going to check that now. It's basically, are you going to participate in the pre-sale or the IDO for the Vabble launch, so from the Axion launch. So that's going to be up, and that's coming up. Don't forget, it's going to be the 24th of June when the VAB or the Vabble token and goes on to Uniswap. I actually think it's going to be a pretty big deal. Let's go and check out some of the stuff there, waiting for some Ethereum to come in. Just going to refresh the page to make sure Ethereum hasn't just sniped in there early. Don't forget to say stuff in the chat. We love to see your comments. If you've got any, if you're going to go into the auction today, let us know as well. We always like to share the experience with you as you go into the auction. If you've got any questions, there's lots of people here super duper knowledgeable about helping you out too with that as well. All right, so we're just going to wait here. We're only a couple of minutes in. We're going to jump over to some of the news as well. Now, obviously, Punkonomics, this is the strategic director for Axion, does the tokenomics, which we call Punkonomics, after that's his brand, Punkonomics. His name is Monica, I guess, is Punky. It is actually Brian Newbright, and he's got a YouTube channel as well. You can see Punkonomics there. That's at 693 subscribers, so he's getting up there towards that 1,000 magical mark, and so he's getting up there. And you can see he's got a Punkonomics AMA with Vabble, and it's going to be basically an AMA with the CEO and the CTO, I guess, and that's going to be coming up soon. Only 14 hours away, actually. So hopefully I'm going to make that one. I should be able to make that one. And you can see it's going to be a great show for sure. All right, so that's coming up. So that's the first thing. Also on Medium, they had a big article there. Axion launches latest partnership, Vabble, pre-sale, IDO, and airdrop. And that's actually on the Vabble's site there. So that's pretty neat. And so it's got a really cool stuff there. Axion X Vabble. Axion launch is excited to partner with Vabble. So there's 4 IDO partners, okay? Axion is one of the 4. Just to take that into account. So there's 3 other projects also where Vabble's launching on to do their capital raise. This is part of the public capital raise from the looks of it. We've already had the private seed funding capital raise earlier, February, March, April, something like that. And I think March, April perhaps. And now they're doing the final part. And then obviously the token's going to launch on the 24th of June. So we're at pretty awesome stuff. Now the issue price too for the airdrop is 1.6 cents. So that's where that's at as well. Axion launch is excited to partner with Vabble, a new streaming platform powered by the Ethereum blockchain. Axion has secured a total allocation of $2.25 million, it says, for the Vabble. I thought that's actually a bit different to what I expected. I thought it was 1.35, but anyway, that's it for the pre-sale and IDO exclusive for Axion. The main difference between the two is the pre-sale is not available in a few countries, including the US, but the IDO is available globally, which we love. And of course, you can get the full summary below. And it's obviously got what is Axion launch, so we'll jump through that because most people here know that. So we're going to jump right past there. And it's got Vabble's Axion launch details. We went through that yesterday. I will go back through that again later in the live stream. We've got the IDO, of course, and the viable airdrop, and that's pretty cool. And then it's got a bit of introduction to Vabble. So we're going to go into that now. We'll just quickly check back on the auction, see whether we've got some ETH in there. We don't want to be missing out on that ETH for sure coming in. So we've got 8 minutes into it, folks. We're just waiting to see if we get some ETH sniping in there. Nothing yet. So we'll keep going. We'll keep going with this pretty awesome stuff. All right, so actually I'm going to paste Punkonomics AMA details in the chat, so you guys can go check it out. So let's check that out. Kevin also says, love your attitude. Yeah, it's great to be in a community with a good attitude. So there we are. That was my little comic one there. Let's get we'll get great into the channel there, and we're going to push the YouTube. This is Punkonomics. Don't forget to check that out. It's going to be pretty valuable information, especially if you're deciding to participate into the pre-sale and IDO. So we're trying to get you as much information. Have a look at it, and because we're going to talk about what happens when you don't do enough information. We'll check that out later as well. It's going to be a little bit comic, but also half serious, half comic. But there we are. That's the AMA. So you can check that out. Boom. All right. So that's the link there for Babel on AMA. Now let's quickly go back to this one here. So we've got the interested Babel VAB token will become the new currency for streaming content, backed by directors, actors, content creators, and industry executives around the world. Help fund new content, participate in revenue sharing through VAB, with exciting features built into the Babel ecosystem. It will change the way you stream and watching movies, TV shows, and interactive content. Now, just be mindful that this is going to take a while to develop, and that's very important. This is not just like a quick crypto project, DeFi up. This is actually a business model for streaming content in a new way with new features to it. So just take that into account. And it looks like the alpha beta, probably the beta next year. So you're looking at next year. So just take that into account with that. But obviously, if the token goes out on the 24th of June, I think there's going to be, and with so many communities involved and the word going out, I think it could be quite a bullish token to get involved with, even in the short term. So just that's some of my personal thoughts, not investment advice. Do your own due diligence, etc. So there are some of the features. Babel boasts a combination of standard SVOD, so basically streaming features that the users have come to expect, paired with innovative twists and an account on the co-watching experience. That's really part of the thing, trying to get people around the world to get that movie experience together, but online. So it's kind of a quasi experience like that. Exclusive content, stuff you can't find anywhere else, curated but not filtered on political agendas, which is great. We all love that. And Babel gives you the content and lets you be the judge, and that's perfect, right? People should be able to judge themselves, particularly, so independent chat for every piece of content, comment with friends or other people who are watching on the same thing. So that's really fun. Connect with like-minded people over content you like. So basically queue up movie situations, see maybe a Saturday night or Friday night, something like that. Pretty nice. Invite only co-watching experiences, your private co-watching experiences accessible by invite only. Private cinema like no other. Tipping and referrals, of course, is pretty neat. In crypto, like a piece of content, want to give your praise to a crew behind it, now you can. You'll be rewarded for bringing in users through our referral program. That's really cool too. A nice referral program. Integrated takeaway providers, order your favorite takeaway for you and your friend right there in your private room. So you could be in different parts of the world watching a movie together, but having food delivered to each other's house, like to the house. That's pretty crazy stuff. So I kind of like some of these things. I think it's pretty neat. So here's the Babel's roadmap, of course, Q2, Q3, 2021. So we're just about finished Q2, of course. Seed private public sales. So that's where we're up to at the moment with the 4 IDOs and the pre-sale. Private access to early backers, marketing campaign, and a Uniswap listing. And that's the big thing. 24th of June is the date for the Uniswap listing. Pretty big. Then Q4, which is later this year, to Q1 at the beginning of next year. Continued platform testing, VAB integration, co-watching deployment, first Babel funded original movie doc. And this one, I'm not sure they'll get that. It'll be interesting to see where they get it up. They are talking to certain partners and stuff like that, and agencies. Alpha testing is coming up too. So Q2, Q4, 2022, beta live. So just be realistic about when it's actually going to launch. So you're looking at Q2 next year to Q4 is going to beta live. Revenue system deployment and NFT market, which was pretty exciting add-on there, the NFT stuff. So it'd be pretty cool. So, but yeah, just get realistic about your expectations. Obviously, great to get in early, but just remember that the platform won't go live until the beta. They will have an alpha, probably alpha launch, so that might be earlier as well. All right, and then Q1, Q3, 23, Babel production launchpad, takeaway integration, funded movies, series, docs released, etc. And that's in 23. And then 24, hosting decentralization, content voting, showtimes, full launch, etc. And there's a whole ton of links here. So I'm going to post this in the chat, and then we'll jump back to the auction. So Babel Medium article. This is quite a cool update too. So it gives you a lot more information, and obviously the more information you have, do read through it if you're going to invest into this once again. So boom, there we are. We'll post that. All right, let's just jump back to the auction there and see whether we've got any ETH gone in there. Snuck in there at the beginning of the 24-hour auction. All right, boom, let's go. Do we? Not yet, not yet. Okay, so we still need 138.01. So I think we're down just slightly on the target, so it's not too bad. All right, let's jump back to the live stream here. So we've got those two really important links for Vabble, and also we've got another one as well. So I just wanted to cover that. So we've done that one, we've done this one, and we've got a third one to do around Vabble. We're going to go on Discord this time to the announcements, and we've got a few announcements there that cover the Vabble one. Pretty big launch. I've seen a lot of teams talking about trying to get into Vabble, so we're going to see how that plays out as well. And let's go to the announcements. So yeah, I think there could be quite a bullish play on the Vabble VAB. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, they're trying to go into a very competitive space with Netflix, but offer a whole ton of new stuff, as well as no censorship, political agendas, etc., stuff like that. And obviously, corporate blocking. You know, you get big corporate blocking in like Netflix and other places that do, you know, Disney and stuff. All right, so we've got in the announcements channel there. Let's just jump over to here. We've got this announcement that was earlier. So it was be sure to tune into AMA with Vabble to learn more about their token ecosystem. And the AMA will be on Puckonomics tomorrow. So we just posted you that link in the chat. Also, the Vabble AMA, the future of streaming entertainment, was on Cointelegraph, and I watched the whole thing. It was really good, and you can see that on here. The interviewer was excellent. She was so good, and you can see that here on here. And let's have a jump here. Do watch this if you can. It really is good. Just going to go back here, trying to get all three in the. So that's the CEO, James O'Connor of Vabble. But I just want to jump back to the correct here. So Rachel was on there from Cointelegraph. She was a superb interviewer. So congrats to her. But you also got Michael and James there, the CEO and the CTO. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to post this in the chat as well. Go check this out. This is the third out of 3 things that you can go check for sure. Pretty nice stuff there. John Atkins, I will be investing, but I'm concerned about the complexity, but technical and business-wise, I suspect it could be really late. That's probably what I would suggest too, John. So it really is something. That's why I'm posting so much information, so that you get a realistic expectations about the time frame. Aunt Willie, hey, woo, super chat. Got to the chicken. There we go. So there we are, KFC chicken dance. There we are. Thank you, Willie. I really appreciate super chat. Choo-choo. A big shout out to you. Now, also, let's just post this one here. I'm just going to post this one here. Man, it's going to make me fit doing that chicken dance for sure. All right, so here we are, just posting that. So go check this out. Really good AMA for sure. But I think there's a big value opportunity. I think a lot of people are going to get into the launch of the VAB token just to start. That's the first thing that's really going to get the energy going, is getting that VAB token out in the market. So I think a lot of people go check out the Vabble chat there, and it looks like there's a lot of people interested in that. All right, so John Atkins, Robinson, sorry, I think it's going to take years before Vabble gets its foot on the ground. They admitted it in the AMA. There are plenty of roadblocks, licensing regulations, for instance, not going to invest, says John Robinson. Yeah, so there's that too, John. So it's you got to be really practical about the time frame getting in on this one. But I think it's a very big idea, very awesome idea, and it would be nice to see. They've got 2 of obviously the executives on there and developers, but be nice to see. Look, you got to get really in depth about the time frame there. So very cool. All right, so there's 2 good perspectives there from John Atkins and John Robinson. So there's their future of streaming. So go check that out. And we really need to know this off by heart, but very, very practical about the timeline for launch for this as well. I definitely think they have a good chance of getting their beta out next year. So that's probably the main thing. So we'll check that out. Chicken there. So thanks very much, Patricia. Old chicken. Nice one. Like you good. Good. All right. So hi, Kevin and Aunt Willie, says Patricia. Hey, Aunt Willie, good to see you for sure. That's such a cool super chat too. Appreciate that. And hi, 337 guy is in the house. Yeah, that's right. So we've got to answer 337 guy later on. Just got to remember about that, of course. And of course, thanks once again for that. I guess it's a super sticker, super chat. There we are. Nice, very cool. All right, so let's jump over here. So this is the link. Really is a great interview. Very, very, very nice. All right, so that was on Cointelegraph too. So that's a big audience. 109,000 people watching, subscribed to that, and they had 1,817 views so far. and looks like their Telegram's getting quite a few people on that too. So I actually think it's going to be a pretty take a lot of interest by the market, particularly for the VAB launch on the 24th of June. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what it gets priced up to on launch. So yeah. Now, okay, let's jump out of there. I think we've done that one. And so we're going to go down from here. And also we had, don't forget, we got Call Me Jace, our creative director. Joel has got this announcement. First of all, before we get to that, we're going to check the auction and see whether we've got some ETH in there. Got to keep checking. Sneaks in there. The ETH sneaks in there. Boom. All right. How are we going? No ETH in there so far, so we're 19 minutes in, folks. But the ETH actual target's gone down slightly to 137.84. The price must have just a little sell-off there, so just a little sell-off. But look at quite a lot of decent green buys as well. Not too bad. Hey, did we get a bot in there? A bot front run there? At least I didn't get too much ETH out of there. Nasty bots. Hey, we got quite a big buyback there, 13.87. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's jump back to here, and here we go. So we're going to jump over to the announcements. Now, Joel is the creative director in our marketing team. I say ours, that's yours and mine, community marketing team. Hi all, one of my favorite things about Axion is how we're all making a real difference in the world. Our partnership with Direwolf is a perfect example of this goal. With our fundraiser, you can buy Direwolf at a 10% discount, which is super awesome. What's even more awesome is that 100% of all the funds are going to benefit the Southern Ohio Wolf Sanctuary to help them with their operating costs. They're saving the lives of wolves and wolf dogs and keeping them a safe place to grow and recover from abuse, neglect, and abandonment, which is a pretty good cause. Seriously, check out their website and see before and after pictures of these incredible dogs. What they're doing is amazing. I consider our Axion community to be the lucky ones to get to invest in such a great nonprofit. Right now, we're about 38%. So this is how old? This is 11 hours ago, this update. So right now, we're about 38% funded in our goal for 50,000 goal. So if you haven't already, check out our Axion launch article and fill in the form to get in your slot. You'll get to buy a really cool token at a discount and help actual animals. Can I get a? There you are, you can. So find out more here about the launch on the Support Axion network, and also check out the Axion Southern Highway Sanctuary. Not a highway, Southern Ohio Wolf Sanctuary. I wonder if people in America think when I say Ohio, that sounds funny or not. Just let me know in the chat if that's hilarious for you. Ohio. There we go. I tried to say it like a British person, so that seems to be right. So here's all the wolves. So it's pretty awesome cause. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And so that's what they get the fundraisers for. I think that's pretty nice. Look at the lovely coats that we got on too. Very nice. So that's in the house there. You want to find out more about that, you can go here. I'll just put that in the chat actually. Let me go and Direwolf fundraiser 50K. So you can check that out. But of course, you can also check that out on the Axion Launchpad down up here. We've just gone through Vabble. We went through all the 3 big updates for that in the last 24 hours. So you can check that. Obviously, Punkies is still coming up in the next, another 11 hours or something. So don't forget to miss the Punkies coverage of that. Also, Direwolf airdrop there is what we just went through as well. So you can click on that too and get all the information on the click button there. Just click that. That will open up Direwolf as well if you want to get involved. You can read all through that update there, and you can click to apply to the fundraiser there. That will open up the fundraiser and also obviously the airdrop stuff. So just qualifying criteria, just read through that, of course, and get involved. It's got an about details as well. So check that out. Very cool. Isn't it great to have everything on that platform like that? So easy to get to. So we've got 2 open launches at the moment. Very nice. There's lots happening at Axion for sure. All right, let's check back here, and we're going to refresh the auction page. See if we've got any in here. We're 22 minutes in, and 2.58. Yeah, woohoo! All right, party. We dedicate this 2.05 ETH to FBAM for his wedding. So may it be a blessing. 2.05, the first bid. Looks pretty awesome stuff. So well done. All right, that's pretty nice. All right, let's go back some of the chats here. That's a pretty good start. So John Robinson, yeah, I think we jumped up to that one. And let's have a look here. We've got Katana TV in the house. Don't forget the royalty-free Funky Penguin link I sent you on the Discord. Community won't be happy till we see you busting a move. I'm actually going to have to do that probably tomorrow for the closing sniping hour of Katana. I haven't really queued that up, but I need to do that. And Patricia Steer, 0.05. Actually, let's go. Yeah, I think it's probably, let me check. Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow, Katana TV, made for the close of the 24-hour mega VCA. That probably works out pretty well, actually. All right, so we'll see how that goes. Patricia Steer, the 2 KFCs, 0.05. That's so clever. 2 KFC chickens, 0.05 ETH. Very nice. Boy, you're outdoing yourself, Patricia. And hi, Sanders from Patricia there. So very nice. Once again, let us know in the chat. See how you're going. We'd like to know how things are going. If you're going to go in today's auction, let us share the experience with you and let us know. Don't forget, there's also a poll that we're going to see how we go with that by the end of near the end of the live stream, and that's our first poll ever on this channel, because I just worked out that we actually had a poll feature on the channel. So there we are. That's Mr. Fast Guy there. All right, so looking good. Let's jump over there. A lot of nice start actually. We're only 20 minutes or so in, and we've already got some ETH in there. $4,800, of course. And that means more wrap Bitcoin divs. You got it. So let's jump over to this one here, and we're going to go next. We might actually see the bid in there. Yeah, there we are. Dolphin, a nice one. Welcome, Dolphin. We like dolphins. Very friendly, friendly dolphins, and intelligent too. All right, so there we are. So we're on the map, and we've got 0.1 Bitcoin so far paid, and 0.126 Bitcoin's been bought at the moment. So it's very nice on that one. So we've gone through the Sanctuary run here. We've gone through that, and I think we have one more announcement. Yep, we've got one more. The Babel article, I've already posted that one. We've gone through that one there. So that was the article on Medium, which was actually really laid out, really clear and simple. So that was really nice to see that. You can hit that in the link there. So lots of stuff, folks. I think it's been pretty cool and looking good. All right, so let's close out of there. And we've got the price still sitting at 0.0012948, and we're going pretty well actually. So I think that's holding up pretty nice. We've got a higher low, and that's what we want. We want those higher lows coming in. We'll move at some stage. I think one of the criteria was buying for the airdrop for Vavel was buying on market, so to qualify for the airdrop. So I think that's a nice little incentive. Obviously, ultimately you need new investors as well, but that will be the case with the marketing, big marketing going out to attract new investors coming up from the team. So we've got a pretty big marketing team now, of course. So that's going to be pretty nice. All right, so let's have a quick look at the gas prices too, and see where they're at the moment. Let's have a look on that gasnow.org is where you can find the gas prices. So let's check that out. Boom, let's go back there. Sanders says, I look forward to watch Superman's brand new pole dance. It's not a pole dance. It's not a pole dance. Seriously, pole dance. That's just too much. Anyway, so can't wait for tomorrow to do the funky. Yeah, we'll do the funky chicken tomorrow. We'll do the funky chicken tomorrow, but no, it's no pole dance. There's no pole dance coming. No pole. Seriously. Where do we get these people? Where do we get these people? Okay, gas prices. It's gas prices if you're new. So there we are. You can check that out. All right. All right. So all right, there we are. So at the moment we've got 11.96. So nice and cheap. Still going cheap. We like it. Uniswap pretty cheap there. You know, $2 to $3, something like that. Uniswap, very nice. OpenSea, if you want to buy an NFT on OpenSea, you can get some of Axion's 3 different NFTs on there, and it looks like transaction accounts it's just a registered account. That's about probably $8 or $9 to register there at the moment, maybe even $7. Pretty cool. So have a look through the history here. Lots of green and all down at 10 and 11. A few little higher periods, but mostly pretty good, and pretty much good around the time we have the auction, which is pretty nice. Yay, that's pretty nice. Obviously, we've got Axion version 3 coming up. It's going to be an early Q3 now, with the audit having to take place as well. But that's going to dramatically change the whole infrastructure for Axion, dramatically reduce fees, 8 times on a stake, of course, and obviously dramatically reducing the efficiency of going into auctions. One transaction, all that sort of stuff, NFTs, tradable stuff, deflation, all that stuff, new products. It's going to open up a lot of new territory for Axion and be a game changer on the Ethereum network too. No one else is going to have that ability, particularly to lower the gas fees. So it's going to be pretty fun stuff there. All right, that's pretty neat. I think we've gone through that one. I was going to talk about something else, but probably come back to me. Let's quickly check the auction, of course. Let's do the old refresh. We are currently 28 minutes into the opening sniping hour, and where we're at, we're still at 20.05 ETH. But anyway, that's our celebratory one for FBAM, who's going to get married. Very exciting wedding coming today, so it's going to be fun for FBAM. Hopefully we'll get some pictures as well. And there we've got Sanders. You added the poll. There must be a dance for that. Oh man, that's just clever. See, this is how smart people in the community are, trying to get me to do it. There's no poll. There's going to be no poll. There is a poll, but there's no dance for that. I get it. Yeah, right. It took me a little bit there. Man, if people are outdoing themselves in the chat today, we got Patricia with the 2 chickens and 05. I love that. And we got this. You added the poll. There must be a dance for that. So these are all new quotes that are going to be pretty exciting. All right. So that's looking good. Let's actually quickly go to the chat. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell for the notifications. And also, we love your comments in the chat. If you're going to go in today's VCA, Mega VCA number 44, let us know. There's auction day 217, and let us know if you're going into that. We always like to know, to share the experience, as it were. All right, so it looks like our poll so far is running at 67%. Yes, people will be participating. The people that answer don't have any of the details. I guess I have to stop it to find the full details. As I click on it, if I click on it, what does it do? Hey, I clicked on it. Wow, we've got 15 votes so far. We're 43 minutes into this poll. 67% out of the 15. So it's about 10 out of 15 voting yes and 30% no. So how cool is that? I love that. That's really cool, and I can snap that back. Nice. All right, that's a pretty cool feature. I like that. And Kadar TV says, yep, bring on the poll. There's no pole dancing. Chicken dance is the theme now. Chicken dance is the theme, but no pole dancing. Santa's laughing. Oh boy, I'm really getting racked up today. Riled and racked up. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool. Okay, hey, Axion just pumped 000-13087. That's the latest there. Pretty awesome stuff there. So have a look at some what's happening with some others. We've got Hex that does 8.9 cents. We've got Wise at 4T3.7. We've got Quick at 655. Matic at 148. These are my little watch list here. And we've got Dex Tools, which is this platform here, 28.1, which is actually a lot cheaper to get in. Apparently they've moved to the they've reduced down to the membership to 1,000. I think it's 1,000 DexT on the Ethereum side. They also launched on the Binance Smart Chain, and obviously you can get access to that with the Explorers. Don't just remember that you can actually change the Explorers around. You can access to this chart in the video description. I'm pretty sure I've got that in there. And you can actually swap between Binance Smart Chain. Just go to Pancake Swap here, and also Sushi Swap is on there as well. So that's pretty cool. Actually, let's jump over to Pancake Swap while we're live here, and we'll check out to see how Sleepy's going. Let's have a look here. We're going to go to Sleepy. Let's go to Sleepy. I'm getting all sleepy now. Sleepy Sloth. Sleepy Sloth. All right. Sleepy Sloth. I keep falling asleep. What's with this? Falling asleep with Sleepy Sloth. All right, let's go. Let's go to the. We'll have to look at the daily. I'm pretty sure there's quite a big chart on this one. Let's go full screen for Sleepy Sloth. So T-Dally, I believe T-Dally runs this. Look at that big green candle in the opening. This is like such a classic opening on a crypto. Eh? Boom at the first time, and it's pulled back, and they actually rallied pretty well to 2953. Was it Sleepy versus USD? I don't know how many zeros are in front of that 253. I think it's quite a lot. What is it? I can't even see on here. So many zeros on it. It's come all the way back down here, so it's got to be pretty attractive now. Boy, oh, 3, 5. It's even got another 0 on it from the looks of it. So that'll be interesting to see that. I can't actually see the volumes. The volumes are relatively small, but hey, that could be a buying opportunity. No investment advice, of course, but look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll jump back there. How much? It's actually got a lot of. Look at it. Wrap BNB 744. Pretty amazing. And 70. How big is this number? We got 70, 61. We got 71 trillion. 71 trillion. 631 billion, 787 million, 120,036 Sleepy Sloth tokens there. Now, a lot of max share people got an airdrop. It was about $68, I think, in Sleepy Sloth. So that you may have that in your wallet if you haven't checked, if you're a max staker. But there we are. That's what's in there. So she got quite a bit of ETH in there. BNB. I keep thinking it's ETH, but it's BNB in there. But 744, that's not too bad in there as well. And of course, the liquidity is 523,000 US dollars, and the daily volume is 25,000 at the moment. So interesting stuff there. You can see a bit of selling off at the moment, but certainly some buys earlier. Be interesting to see how that plays out over time for sure. All right, let's jump back to the Uniswap pair, and we'll go back to. I've got to actually get the SKRT Securitants pair on there and get that up to date as well, so we can see all the different potential tokens that the community owns now with the expansion of the Launchpad Axion launch. All right, so let me jump onto there. 130, looking good. Let's jump back to the auction, see where they've got some. I think we've got a little bit more ETH in there now, so let's check that. I think we've got a small bid in there, and we're going to refresh this, see how we go. We're at 217 now. We were at 205, weren't we? So 217. We'll go back onto the Action Today Launchpad and see what we've got there. Yeah, so the Shark has bid in 0.12 ETH into the venture auction. So very nice. And so we're looking pretty good on that. Let's jump over to the activity and check some of that, of course. And then I'm going to get back into some of the comments as we go. Katana Test says, I want to see Superman and Mankini. That is definitely not happening. You have to go over to Phantasma for the Mankini person. Now, Bill over at Phantasma, he wears the Mankinis. He skis in Mankinis, for goodness sake. He's one crazy dude over there at Phantasma. All right, and Sleepy, even Patricia's fella's falling asleep there with the Sleepy Sloth. So there we are, Patricia. You guys are hilarious, says Prana. Hey, things happen, that's for sure. This community can be pretty hilarious. All right, so we're going to go back in time, 36 minutes. You got it, 36 minutes. We're going to go back. So here we are. We had, coming out of that regular auction, which was 344 million, we had 25 million staked there. A shrimp became a dolphin. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's basically like a new investor. Shrimp to a dolphin, pretty awesome. And they've upgraded nicely there, max share. We've got a fish stake upgrade, but this is the ones coming. Probably these are the ones probably coming out of the regular auction there. A dolphin max shared 5 million. A shark max shared 5 million. Then we got our Bitcoin bids in there, 2.05, 0.12. We've got sharks and dolphins, and then we've got a new stake, $1 million there as well. So it'll be interesting. We'll probably get a lot of stuff coming out of that regular auction, that 344 million, which was pretty much sold out, the vast majority of it. Very cool. And don't forget that 144 million was an account that early unstaked, and it was a massive penalty. Like it was quite, yeah. We just be very careful early unstaking your stakes. All right, let's jump over. We're going to do a bit of a roundup of the ecosystem for Axion at the moment, and let's get into that. 286.5 billion total supply. We've got 47.2 billion liquid. We take off about 2.5 million, so we're just sitting under 45 billion liquid at the moment. We've got a staked amount, 239.3 billion staked. We're sitting at about 83.5 to 84% staked if we exclude that dev wallet. So still sitting in the same spot there, the 83, 84% range. Crypto rank 815, and we've got total stakes 25,000, 24,992. We've got average stake size 9.26 million, and average stake length continues to get longer. Obviously, with all these max stakers coming in, these long stakers, our stake length is getting longer, 2,409 days. Wow, this keeps going up and up. Max cap, market cap 12.18 million, and our share rate is 1.1650. Now the share rate keeps going up. And so basically when you stake, you get your Axion, however you got it, you then divide it by the share rate, and then it will give you the amount of shares that you get in return for staking your Axion. When you do a stake, of course, it actually destroys the Axion, but in return, you get the shares, and those shares determine how much of the reward pool you get every day. At the end of your stake, you get the Axion back, and the shares disappear, and that's what you end up with the interest and penalties and stuff. So that's how it works. Pretty much. That was my two-handed show about stakes. So pretty funny there. All right, so we're still going good. Let's go over to the number of shares that are in the house. We're at 598.9. We're almost at 599 and almost at 600 billion shares. We've been tracking that. So we're not far away, folks, and I'm sure we'll probably make that in the next day or two with these big VCAs on. So 598, and I expect we've got a lot of stuff coming out of that regular auction too. That's yet to stake. So looking good. We're going to be blasting past that 600 billion shares as well. And obviously the first big payday coming up, there's an extra bonus on top of all the other bonuses we've been talking about. That comes up on 29th of October, and that's 5 billion Axions going to be shared amongst all Axion stakers based on your share percentage. Max Share Club, 120.86 billion has been max shared at the moment. That's 8,500 as stakers as well. This is a huge asset to the community, and it does attract a lot of new projects, IEOs, IDOs, that sort of thing to that. So just for clarity, an IEO is a launch basically on an exchange, and IDO is a launch on a decentralized hub. So that's pretty much the way that works. So yeah, there we are, 1, 2, and Bitcoin auctions. We've got 134.19 wrap Bitcoin paid. Wow, we just talked about the highlight 130 Bitcoin the other day. Now we're at 134.19, and cashed out. That's in 43 VCAs too, and obviously we're just jumping into 44 now. And cashed out 106.17. We were just talking about the other day, it was 100 wrap Bitcoin cashed out. Now we're up to 106.17. Really is climbing nicely. And we've got 202.17 ETH in today's one. We've got 0.114 Bitcoin paid to stakers so far, but we've actually bought 0.134. 10% goes back to the bidder that bids into the auction, and 5% goes to the Axion Foundation. So pretty cool there. Now they're also getting just under 17.9 million Axion per ETH. So if you want to get into today's VCA, use the link below. You can basically, you'll arrive at the auction page here, connect your wallet, up to 70 different wallets, typically MetaMask, and you can then just put your Ethereum in here, click send max with your Ethereum, and then put in a bid. You might do 1 ETH, for example, click send, and it will show in here. Below this, of course, a new line item will go your bets, and it will show your entry, your bid into the auctions. And then at the end of 24 hours period, you'll know your final Axion rate. You'll obviously get your 10% wrap Bitcoin back immediately to your wallet. And then when you withdraw and stake at the end of the auction period, you will then have the chance of staking longer, getting 6% bonus Axion out of the auction as well for a 350-day stake or longer. The longer you do, you get higher percentage, and then up to 5555 days, which is 15.2 years, you get 20% bonus Axion out of that. So it's pretty exciting. And then obviously once you've got all those Axions, you can then go for shares. You get every year you get extra 20% in shares. Over 15 years, you get over 300% more shares, and that's the main game. The more shares you get, the more the rewards you get. Pretty cool. All right. So looking good there. We're already on the map here. Now, obviously, we've got 2.47. We're basically like 2.5 billion Axion. That is like having 5 regular VCAs or venture capital auctions in one day. So we got normally it's 500 million. We've got 5 of those today. So if we were going to sell out one VCA like we normally would be, that's 138.15. And let's just do a rough number here. Let's just say divided by 5. That means that we've got to sell out around about 27 and a half ETH to sell out one VCA. So as soon as we reach 27 ETH, we're basically sold out one. And obviously, if we get double that, then we'll be about 54 ETH. Then we have sold out 2, etc. So we're going to measure it like that too. So very cool stuff. Now we're at 0001308, and we had a nice little buy, little sell. So just a little minor activity going on there. We've got 4 million total liquidity, 154,000 daily volume, 857 ETH in there, and we've got just under 15.4 billion Axion. So that's looking good. Well, let me go back to the chat. I might be miles behind now. I bet I am. Let me have a go here. Whereabouts am I here? Dana, you should be Superman Kiwi. That actually makes sense. That actually Superman Kini. That actually makes a lot of sense. Hilarious. That is funny. So yeah, nice one, Katana TV. Patricia says Hex Token, if you have a stake ending and you want to restake, what are the pros and cons? If you have stake ending and you can actually do upgrades, so you're just going to be able to stake longer there. Yeah, obviously the longer you stake, the better, I think, is there. You can also do top-ups as well. So if you have a stake, it depends if it's still active, you can do top-ups while it's still active. Otherwise, yeah, you're just going to get more shares the longer you stake. Hopefully that answers your question there, Patricia. So I had some matured stakes. I upgraded those when the gas fees were quite low. I didn't wait for Axion version 3 yet for that. and yeah, I just upgraded them, and I just max shared them all. And then what else? I did go to look at the top up, but it was actually not as economic as it was. The fee was a bit higher, so just given the amount that I was trying to top up, I just did upgrades on the basic amounts. But you can do top ups on, like, if you've got an active stake, you can do a top up on that active stake. Sorry, no, you can do an upgrade on the active stake. But if you've got, if it's not max shared, but if you've got a matured stake, you can do a top up on that and top that up and then stake that. Yeah, I got videos on that on the channel anyway, if you want to check that out. All right, I think we had a question too back earlier. Let's quickly go back. I think it was 137 guy. Let's check that. 337, sorry. Hey, my guy, do you have a video on how to remove your AXN LP tokens? So I have a video on liquidity mining, but of course that's operating in the liquidity pool. If we were to go back here, I'll just refresh the page just to see if we got any ETH in there. We're actually 44 minutes through. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable. We're so far through already. We obviously this action 2.29. We got another bid number three, and that's cool. Let's jump over to that before we get into the LP stuff. So there we are. Nice. We're going to keep going, and there are a fish is bidden. Yay, we love fish. I love the smaller investors coming in. Very nice to see that balance out with the dolphins and the sharks having fishes and shrimps and a squid, little, I guess it's squids or something. So 0.12 is in there, very nice. So we're up to 2.29, and Bitcoin, we've bought 0.141 Bitcoin, and 85% of that's gone to stakers, which is 0.12 Bitcoin. So very nice. So your Bitcoin on the staking page will be going up. So that's on this staking page, and if you make sure that you've got your registered address with one stake at least, you'll get basically a line item here with your wrap Bitcoin just increasing based on your share percentage, and you can see your share percentage up here. That determines how much of the Bitcoin you'll be getting every time Bitcoin comes in real time too. So someone bids in, it goes onto the market, buys wrap Bitcoin, then that goes back to stakers immediately. It's beautiful stuff. So very nice. All right, let's go back to the liquidity mining question. So here's the liquidity mining pool. This is one of the three products that Axion offers, obviously stakes, auctions, and mining. Not many people are in mining because it's obviously got a different risk reward profile. So that's and it does have it doesn't face impermanent loss on your capital amount that you put in, depending on what happens with the prices, whether they go up or down, plus what the changes between the tokens. So in this case, it's Axion and Ethereum. You have to put equal amounts into the liquidity pool on Uniswap, and when you withdraw. So if you've got your LP tokens in here, they'll show here. See, you've got your tokens will show in here, and basically you'll also have Axion mined as well. And so basically, if you want to withdraw your LP tokens, just click withdraw everything. Those LP tokens will go back into your MetaMask wallet. All right, 337 guys, so they'll go back into your MetaMask wallet. They'll take out, if you say withdraw everything, they'll take out your LP tokens and your Axion mined at the same time, and those will show up in your wallet if you're using MetaMask, for example. And you just click withdraw everything. If you just want to take out the Axion, you just click the withdraw for the Axion. If you just want to take out the LP tokens, you just click the withdraw for the LP tokens. But basically, if you click withdraw everything, it'll take everything out into your wallet. Then you have to go onto Uniswap, into the pools, and then withdraw your liquidity using your LP tokens. Now they're back into your wallet. So that's what you do. So you go to Uniswap. I'm not even sure I've got that still up here. Uniswap info. You just go, once you've got your LP tokens withdrawn, you then go into Uniswap and you find the pool. It's been a little while since I've done that actually. So let's go in here. I'm not even sure that's Axion. I used to have it on favorites, but because of its reset, I haven't got them on there. I'm sure that's on there now. Probably I'm not even sure why it's not finding it actually. Axion. Trying to find that. Why is it not showing up? This is what happens when you do stuff live, and you might need a little bit more time to find the thing because the search is not working. All right, let's go to tokens, see whether we can find it on that. Axion. Am I on the right pool here? Axion. Oh, it's not even coming up. That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on there. Then we go to overview. Got Securitants on there, but it's not showing up the Pulse tokens. Let's go to Securitants. I've got that on there. This seems to be the wrong one though. Why is it not coming up? Axion. Let me just go back. Let me be smarter than that. Let's go find the contract, and boom, let's go in there, and we'll pull it up. That might be better. I'll find that. Is it going to work? No. All right, so I don't know why it's not showing up, but I'll have to find it for you and pull it up in tomorrow's live stream. How about that? There we go. That's what happens when you try and do stuff live and you don't find what you're wanting. All right, so that's how you do it. You basically go into Uniswap, you find the liquidity pool, the Axion ETH one, and you just withdraw it back. So I guess another way of doing is clicking the trade button. This might be a faster way once you're thinking more about it. So you go to the trade button, and you can actually then go to the pool. And you might be able to find it this way. View liquidity pool. You can click the view liquidity pool, and it will draw it out that way. And you just basically got to find your pool that you've got here, and then you can pull that liquidity out, and your ETH and your Axion will come back to you. But it'll be in different proportions as well. So because it probably won't be the same as what you put in there. Just taking that into account as well. Because of impermanent loss potential, but you can also make impermanent gains as well if the prices, depending where you went in. All right, so hopefully that helps out there. Let's see how that went. Cardano TV, one idiot troll here today, hitting the thumbs down. There's always one. Sad. I think I went up to one. I got all the way back down there. That's how far behind I was on my comments. I read that ages ago. All right, let's quickly go here. John Robinson says, Patricia, one advantage is that you restake both your principal and your dividends, so your new stake will be bigger. That's true. Well said, John. And because of the higher share rate, the new stake will take longer to get a similar dividend. As you know, longer stakes are better. That's true. So that's another good point, John. Thanks for that. And Prana, go fish. Absolutely, go fish. We like the fishes. And also, Superman mentioned top up. As far as I know, this is the only time you can add liquid Axion to an existing stake when you restake. That's correct. So good one there for John. John Atkins. So very nice. All right, so there we are. There's community in action there. So hopefully that helps you with that, Patricia. Let's certainly check out our auction. So our poll. This is our first ever poll. Will you participate in the Variable Presale IDO? We had 18 votes so far. I think we're at just about probably the final vote. Let's have where we're up to on the. Let me go back to the auction here, and before I do the poll thing, we'll just update the fresh air. We've got 9 minutes to go. I said we'd do the final poll in about 10 minutes, so we're pretty much there. We're still sitting at 2.29 ETH versus 138. We've got 23 hours and 9 minutes to go, so long way to go, folks, at the moment. All right, let's quickly read this poll. So we've got 18 votes. Will you participate in the Variable Presale IDO? 72% yes and 28% no. Well, that's a pretty good result. So I'm going to end that now. And thanks everyone for participating, of course. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Our first poll ever. Nice. Actually, I should have actually taken a print out of that now that I've ended it. But maybe it will show up somewhere else on my channel. We'll find out later. All right, very cool. Oh, there it is. Boo! That's the final poll result. It actually comes up on the channel, and it's pretty neat. Hey, Alex says we're doing some innovative things here on the chat. So very nice on that. Really, that is pretty fun. So nice one there. I might post that in the Discord. Let's do that. Boom. All right. Let's jump over to Discord and let's post it in. Why not? Let's do it. While we're waiting for some ETH to come into the auction, we've got 9 minutes left in the sniping hour. Let's go to there and check that out. And let's scroll down to the general chat. We're going to say hello, everybody, and see how they're going. So really cool. First, Axion token poll. Hopefully that works. Results. Does that work? Yeah. Was it? What was the question again? I forgot what will you participate in the Variable Presale IDO? Let's have a look here. That would take copy all that over. Boom. First Axion token poll results ever. Yeah. Boom. Did that work? There we are. So boom. All right, I'll show that some love in the chat if you're in Discord. Give that some love, and very nice. It's pretty awesome stuff. So we're going to give that a bit of peace out there, and yeah, so nice one. All right, so looking good there, Sanders. What is the last 1% going to do? Might have to switch to Uniswap. Yeah, I think you're right, Prana, about that. I think you're right. I think I was on the wrong. I did think at the time I looked at the version that I was on, but that was just too much. Yeah, not version 3. Yeah, absolutely. Good point, Prana. I did look at it and I was going, oh, maybe it's the version I'm on. But yeah, I think I'm off that page now anyway. Let me have a look. I'll try that one more time maybe. So pretty cool. Let's go back on there and let's find the old Uniswap. We'll try one more time for 337 guy. This is the dedication that we have on this channel, and we're going to try and quickly see if we can find that version 2. I am on version 2 analytics, it says, so not sure what's going on there with that. I might just have to look for that, Prana, tomorrow and get that up. We'll try and cover that topic again. It's quite a good one. How to withdraw your LP, but you saw how to withdraw off the AXN platform, so that will go to your wallet, and you just need to go back to Uniswap is basically the answer and find the Axion ETH pair on there. But I will try and do that second part as well tomorrow. So very cool. All right, and let's jump over to the ETH auction, and I mean the Axion auction, and see how we've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. I'm sure it's pretty late in some places around the world, so thank you so much everybody for coming to the live stream. Hope you've enjoyed your time. Hope it's been knowledgeable, and definitely if you've been amused by a lot of the pole chicken dancing, that should help too. So yeah, so we're at 2.29. We're going to refresh this. We've got 5 minutes to go. Now, once again, if you want to get in today's VCA, you can use the link in the video description, and that will take you to the Axion portal, and you can enter, just link up your MetaMask wallet, put some Ethereum in there, and then in 23 hours, you'll be able to withdraw and stake that with all the benefits that it comes with. So very nice. All right, we've had 3 bids in so far. Very cool. And big shout out to Aunt Willie. Hey, thanks for the super chat sticker. That's really cool. So big shout out to you as usual, and really awesome stuff. And where else we've got Punkynomics. Let me go back here. I think this is the one. I think that's that one. Is it the one? I think that's the one. Punkynomics. So that's going to be in the chat anyway. So you can check out Punkynomics as well. It's up here somewhere. I just lost the place. Anyway, so that's going to be cool. Let's go for gold, and let's. All right, let's get into that. So we've got the final one here. I think we're going pretty good. We're going to jump back to the Axion Today dashboard. We get a little bit more information there, and we're sitting at pretty good wrap Bitcoin up there, and we're up at 134.2 total wrap Bitcoin so far. And we're just started VCA, mega VCA number 44. We're still only 3 minutes to go on the opening hour, 23 hours left to go. Don't forget to catch me when we do finish the live stream tomorrow. We'll be doing the closing of VCA44 and the opening of VCA45. So pretty fun stuff. And hopefully we'll hear back or not. We probably won't hear from FBAM, but it'd be nice to see some pictures from his wedding. And I take it he may, if he does a honeymoon, we may not hear from him for 2 weeks or something. But it looks like it'll be pretty fun there, FBAM. So hey, great to see you, FBAM, in the chat. They've managed to be able to at least pop in here while we're doing the live stream. So very nice. Let's just quick check out some of the stuff here. We're just going to see what sort of stakes we had. We had another a dolphin coming out regular auction with another stake there, pretty decent, 6.4 million max shared. We got a million there, 505, and yeah, on top of those other ones that we saw earlier. So some nice stuff happening there with the max share stuff. And I guess there's quite a lot of Axion left to come out. So people just haven't got to the auction page to withdraw and stake it yet. We'll probably see that over the next 23 hours as well. All right, let's jump back to the overview. And looking good. All right. I feel the door knocking, but it's hard to say who's there. All right, so looks like we're going to almost finishing, aren't we? We're almost near the end. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to have dinner after this, of course. So I have to think about what I'm going to have. So let me know in the chat what you recommend for dinner tonight. And Let's see if it's predictable or not. Let me know in the chat. I know Patricia might have an idea. Let me just know if you've got an idea as well. Once again, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are around the world. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun there. Wherever you are, for sure. And hopefully we're going to have a Bali meetup at some stage, and we can all have a great time there together. That'd be pretty neat as well. All right. Let's have a go. We've got a couple of charts there. I'm not sure where's my Sanders says, what's the last 1% going to do? Yeah, I think that was the difference, right, between the poll. I didn't actually think of that. Sanders, you're also onto it. You're well ahead of where I'm at the moment on that one. And probably KFC, said Patricia. Oh, that's just so, oh my goodness. Did Robbie send you? Honestly, Robbie probably sent you here to brainwash me. Or a burrito. Yeah, I don't feel like burritos. I do like burritos, but I don't feel like one now. Sanders, 72 plus 27 equals 99. Shows the importance of not shaving decimals. Hint, hint, Axion devs. Yeah, it was actually the YouTube devs, isn't it? It's the YouTube devs. But so they're rounding in the YouTube. Prana, hey Patricia, says Prana. Hi Patricia. Thank you for an enjoyable show as always, Patricia says I guess to me and to everybody else in the community. Just don't eat wolves or sloths. That's true. Sloths. Yeah, don't eat sloths, but eat wolves. Wolves. There we are. That was a pretty bad wolf noise, actually, to be honest. All right, we've got 35 seconds to go. Pretty good. Let's do one more refresh, see how we go. And we're pretty close to ending the live stream in about 30 seconds. And we go. Once again, thanks, Alex, for your moderations, as usual. And thanks to everybody else for coming along and enjoying this live stream as well. Remember, Axion has auctions every day, so it is a fun place to be. Sometimes we get a huge amount of ETH in there. Sometimes it's a slow cook, as it were, but pretty cool. All right, 229. We're looking pretty good. So let's do 2.29 divided by 138.07. And the price at the moment is a 0.001303 US cents. So we're currently at 1.65% sold out. So we've got quite a while to go. But of course, we need about 27 ETH to sell out one standard VCA. And we've got almost 5 VCAs in today's one. All right, thanks very much. Have a good time, everybody. And let's just go through some of these final chats. I consider suggesting a KFW or KFS, says John. Nice one, clever. I was referring to referral for version 3, where we are shaving decimals, not joking. Okay. Let's see how well this auction goes. A lot of tokens in there. Certainly is, says Alex. And take care, everybody. Falling asleep here for sure. And heat wave in California. Wow. Okay, well, take care of yourself. Make sure you have water and air conditioning. Take care, Alex says Prana, and 50% sold out would be good. I agree with you on that one. Getting to 2 VCAs, I think, sold out is pretty good. 2 VCAs out of 5 would be pretty good, 40%. But 50% would be really nice. It'd be 2.5, wouldn't it? Pretty awesome stuff. We've got a long way to go. I think we had a decent start too, so not bad. Cheers, says Prana, and cheers, Superman, says John Atkins. So all the best to all you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, see ya. Boom. Let's play this last one there. Boo. All right, let's go. We got thanks for watching. And what's the final one I'm going to do? You guessed it. I'm coming up here. There's something else, and boom. Don't forget to watch the Punkonomics live stream. It's probably not too far away. All right, ciao for now.